I was recently sent a watch that I genuinely cannot stop picking up, especially when the sun is out. And thankfully in London, that's been quite frequent the past couple of weeks. It's a watch that's under 500 euros. It's a limited edition to 100 pieces. And look, it's from a French brand that most of you probably have never heard of, because prior to them reaching out to me, I had never heard of them. And I just want to make this very, very clear on the channel, because many brands now do come into contact with me to try and get a review. And a lot of them I say no to, because I only really want to showcase the watches that are worth your time. And it was a risk to say yes to this brand because I never heard of them. But I'm so happy that I did. And look, as I mentioned, a perfect summer watch. A dial to die for, especially because it comes alive in the sunlight. Let's get into it. Guys, I just remembered I didn't mention this video is sponsored. I get to keep the watch after the review, but as always, the brand have no input in the video whatsoever. I don't know why my beard is so glistening, but where are my Star Wars fans at? Enjoy the video. Before I get into the watch, I want to talk about the brand, because when it comes to independent and micro brands, whatever you want to call them, I think the story behind them is what can sometimes differentiate them from one another. This is a brand called Gustave Cie. Now, it was founded by two guys, Timothy Barbier and Guillaume Raymond, I've butchered that, I apologize, who met on the university benches in Dijon, Burgundy. Now, the moment you hear Dijon, as a watch nerd, you might think Gustave Eiffel, because that's exactly what they thought. The man behind the most famous iron structure in the world was born there, and the admiration they had for him is right there in the name. Even the metal bow ties, by the way, that they reference in their brand story. There's nothing trivial about any of that. And what I love is a brand with actual, genuine intellectual DNA. The name isn't just pulled from thin air. There's a thread there if you follow it through, and it kind of runs through everything they make. Now, the ambition of the brand, after speaking to them via email, is to give everyone access to a timeless watch at a fair price. And I think that this watch is priced very fairly for what you're getting. Now, I know what you're thinking, because every micro brand pretty much sort of tries to give off that ambition and I guess mission statement, don't they? But their transparency around production actually backs that up. And that's something that stuck out for me. Cases and dials manufactured in Asia by a partner with around 15 years of experience. Assembly is then carried out in France. And if you know anything about French watchmaking, by the way, I feel like the French, especially independent brands, are just in an absolute different league of their own. Especially after spending some time in hands-on horology with a lot of French brands, I have to say, look out for that video, because I've got a special video for that. Final quality control at their Parisian workshop before shipping. And so, look, a brand for this size, that supply chain is quite remarkable. Now, I want to get into the movement of this watch because, look, this Léon concept, which is the watch we're talking about today, is a watch which is a tribute to Léon Foucault. Now, if you don't know the name, don't feel bad. This is a man who in 1851 suspended a pendulum inside the Pantheon in Paris and let it swing. Now, Gustave Cie took that idea, balanced precision and constant motion, and built a watch collection around it. The oscillating weight inside is engraved as a tribute to Foucault. The Sapphire caseback lets you see that beautiful custom rotor, and each one is individually numbered from 0 to 100. Your name, in a sense, is on the watch before it even leaves the workshop, because it is all individually numbered. Look, I think that's great for 500 euros, getting that sort of custom work on the movement. I want to move on now to why I love the watch so much, and it's the design and the dial. Let's get into it. 38mm, 316L stainless steel case, 11.05mm thick, double dome sapphire crystal, 5 ATM water resistant silver finish. 38mm really is that sweet spot in 2026, isn't it? I know that we're sort of all gravitating towards smaller watches. However, I think even for those that like a bigger watch, 38mm is just around that sweet spot. The star of this watch, though, genuinely is the dial, a linen textured dial. And look, I was skeptical at first when I read it, because linen, what does it actually mean in practice? What it does mean is that in person, it's absolutely beautiful. It's very dynamic in the sense that dependent on what light you are in, whether it's indoors or outdoors, the dial looks completely different, but it really does come alive in the sunlight, I have to say. It sort of shifts from a soft and almost muted shade and then picks up in this warm, lively quality when the light hits it directly. I absolutely love it. I think for this price point, getting a dial that looks so brilliantly executed and finished is quite difficult to come by. When again speaking to them over email, they sort of wanted to deviate and sort of go away from the stone dials, because right now we're seeing a bit of a trend where microbrands and independents are putting in stone dials, Tiger Eye, Malachite, and I love stone dials, by the way, but they sort of wanted to go different route and give it some sort of texture in a different way, and I love it. I absolutely think it works really well with this watch. Now let's talk about the movement and the case back. We've sort of talked about it very briefly with that custom rotor. Inside beats and Miyota 9015. This is a proven, reliable automatic caliber, 42 hours of power reserve. Accuracy is around that 20 seconds per day. Solid movement for this price point. I will just mention again, the rotor there is in theme with what inspired the watch in the first place. And each one has that unique serial number, which I absolutely love. Especially when it comes to a limited edition, you want to know that you've got something special. Almost one of a kind, really, isn't it? Now, the value verdict for me is 500 euros. Is it worth it for this watch? An honest assessment is that for that money, you're getting a 38mm stainless steel automatic with a solid Miyota movement. But what really gives it that extra oomph is the dial. I think the dial is what's going to make you want to buy this watch. The Sapphire case back, the Sapphire crystal, it has all the right specs, Super-Luminova, everything you want from this sort of watch. I think it's perfect for a summer watch and you want a little bit of pop of color. It's a great addition to any collection at that price point. The thing that kind of lets it down for me to a certain extent is sort of the case finishing. It's a little bit generic. Typically, when you're around that price point, it's very difficult to get elaborate finishing on a case. And I don't think it takes away too much from the watch, but I would have liked potentially a little bit more polished lugs. A lot of it is sort of polished chamfers and polished. The side of the case is polished and we've got the polished bezel, but I would have liked it to be a little bit more polished in this case because it is a dressier watch. It's a dressier design on the dial, and I think that would go hand in hand with the polished case. Now it comes on this monochromatic looking leather strap, which is very, very, very comfortable, I have to say. However, I do think a sort of a dark brown, something contrasting with this dial will look great as well. So I feel it is a watch that you can really mix and match straps with. So I do think, guys, that this is a brand that is worth checking out, especially if you like this sort of design DNA. They have all sorts of different watches on their website. Go check them out. I'm very impressed with this. This is a limited edition to 100 pieces, but they have different colors of the same watch. A burgundy, which I particularly like, that have sort of contrasting gold indices. Really good looking watches and good quality. Now that I have got hands on with them, I can confidently say you should go and check them out if you like the look of this watch. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the watch? I really like the linen dial. I think that is what really sets it apart from all the other watches at this price point. But that 500 euro, dollar, pound mark is really competitive, isn't it? And I think this is a compelling proposition. I would love to see what they come out with in the future. For me, this limited edition is the one to go for. I think it's just something special. A nice textured dial, especially now that we are in full swing in summer. Make the most out of the sun, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I've been Jag from Jags Watches, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.